everyone, Enigmatica back, and we are going to play our Minecraft challenge for a bit. I'm a little bit rested after previous stream and a little bit hyped because, well, I've looked into how to do the sieve automation, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. We have a serious problem. We have a serious problem named Ender.io. We don't even need those ME things for now. This is the problem. This conduit, and this conduit. This just once, because once we get it we can use this, okay? But still. You are getting 2 from 1 and still this is too expensive. Then we are hello again. Going for a little bit of Minecraft. And well, I discovered that we are very cooked. Very cooked. You might know that we are building this tower for automation of mining, and we are very cooked. We are very cooked with this. I think that this will not end well. I'm gonna closer to show what I'm talking about. But simply said, we need Ender.io cables to connect machines with storages, machines and storages, storages and machines. And it won't be that easy as I was expecting. This isn't the walk in the park I was promised. This isn't walk in the park I was promised. We need those cables, which is pulsating iron, which is, well, ender pearl and iron. We need those cables, which are, wait, am I using wrong one? I'm using wrong one. 25k will be enough, right? 25k will be enough. But still I would need alloy smelter. Or maybe I could go through melter here. But I doubt it because no, this still needs machinery, okay. So we will need this one to craft the next tier, which are these. And I really get to those because this one is enough, okay? Like, I think that those 25k would be good, but still we need to be safe with this. Because these cables will transport the items between those barrels and those machines. So that's the biggest issue. We need Ender.io cables, and I wasn't expecting that to be happening soon. And because I just figured it out, I was like, okay, I think it's time to get cooked, because yeah, I don't believe myself that I can break the smelter. So let me just see, where is my cube? Where is my backup cube? Here. And we will be mending together ender pearls, which I've got 21. And we will be combining it with iron. We will start with 10 on 10. That should be more than enough for now. And that's like, you know, that's the first set of cables, the easier one. But still doesn't mean we are out of the water yet, because the next one is more painful. By the way, I hope you have a lovely evening or lovely night or whatever part of the day you have. Okay, Endarium. How do I craft that? How do I craft that? Doesn't seem to show it. Oh, this way. Okay, Endarium base through this. Nothing I can do about. Okay, so. Wait, that should be input. What's happening? Oh no, that's the bottom one. Okay. So this one is this one. Okay. Okay, these cubes are a bit chaotic. But knowing about this, we should be okay. We should have more than enough cables for this moment. At least of those. We need clay, gravel, and sand. Okay. That doesn't sound that hard. Like, you know, we have sand here, so that's okay. We need 5 times that many of gravel, which is a bit worse, but still something easily done. At least in our environment, where we still have a lot of gravel down there. And 33 times 5 is 33 times 5 is no, it's half and 5 times. Okay, so it's 34, it's 17. 17 times 5 is it's 85. We have 89, that's okay. We just need more clay. And we need clay in the same amount as sand. So this should be fine as well, because yeah, there is a lot of clay. In the end, the most problematic part will be doing the energy circuits for Endrio. These energy conduits, which are a little bit brutal to build, but still kinda okay. Like I wasn't expecting that, you know, I will be again full of energy later in the day, later in the evening, but glad I am because we can at least have a little bit of stream here, which goes this way, which goes this way, which is 17 of the recipes. Amazing. That goes without saying that this is okay. And now we need the second part, which will be starting through the lowest cables possible. Because we have item conduits, we need these ones. I think we don't have, oh, we have an IO chapter. Okay. It requires this. Okay, so go to gates. Okay, bimetal titanium. Okay, I'm not gonna craft that. Definitely not. Definitely not what I'm intending to do. Okay. This will be enough for now. So I can put away this. And we need a second half, which is the special iron thing. Not in somehow big amount, okay? We still be okay with those energy cables, but regardless of that, we still need some. Okay, let's do it one by one then. And we need a little bit of these. So I will go for this item, which is just iron and redstone. That's okay. And I will take 4 of those. At the first moment, at the first glance, I think 4 of those will be enough. So actually I'm taking 8, wait, I'm stupid, I need 4 recipes, which means I need 12 of ingots. I got 8, so I need 4 more. And I need 12 of these, obviously. Okay, I'm like, you know, active to be playing, but my brain doesn't think to function. It doesn't feel, you know, to function and doesn't think at all. Okay, this is fine. We can smelt that. The energy is enough. I don't need to, you know, go back for it. That's okay. For this I already need alloy smelter, which is the simple machine cases. Okay. So we will not dodge the bullet here. We will not be able to dodge the bullet, but we are able to at least make it easier for us. And I a little bit miscalculated. So with one we got 8, so I can keep 8 of those in. I can put those away for now. Anyway, later on will be helpful to have them because we will be splitting the cables and connections way easier. We need this. Okay, we need this, and this. Bimetal gear is again iron. Oh, grains of infinity. I need bedrock, I need fire. Okay. I need to go back to bedrock. Okay, not happy about that. Not happy about that. The rest is fair. I need 2 grains, okay. I'm gonna take some strawberries with me. Maybe some more fruit, some more food because I'm running out of dairy. I would like to drink some, but I can't, so... Well, if this gives me fruit as well, why not? And let's just prepare some veggies too. We need to go to a bedrock V. Okay, V. So to get to the bedrock, I don't like to, ruin my base somehow. So maybe I will just dig straight down again somewhere. This time I don't have bucket of water on me, which isn't exactly a good idea, but well, sometimes we have to just try whatever we have to try, right? And I still have some protein left, so I could hypothetically do it. Yeah, by the way, there is the cave, so I can go there. I can start from the cave, making it like 10-20 blocks easier. Like, will be in need of getting my way out, but it still makes my job easier in the way of getting down. Just where was the cave? Here? Okay. Here? Okay. 16 torches? Okay. Okay, we just need to burn bedrock. Okay. I'm way over ready for this. And yeah, I'm not willing to waste my, food energy and everything, so I will go a little bit slow today. I need to spare some torches to get down, and maybe like this. give me this, that. Okay, that's okay. Was expecting that the marble will be more to the depth than to the side. Risked it. Never. It didn't work the way I intended. So yeah, it's okay. It's just annoying. Osmium, D for taking it. D for taking the lapis. And by the way, I also discovered one very important thing for my tower, and I will need to be able to set it up before we will power the tower. So it will require a little bit of sketchy planning. But in the end, it's just about, preventing certain objects to enter certain areas. And to do that, we will need a very special setup. A very special setup, so yeah. Okay, we got one grain. That's not bad. But we need a lot of it, so I'm definitely in the need of crafting more. Okay, and I cannot outsmart it the way that I'm putting like 2 at the same place. Like 2 gears, that's okay. Wait, what? I need draconic for this? Oh wait. Then I cannot make it. Then I cannot get to the upgraded ones at this point. Unless I'm going for this one. Well, we have, regardless of the infinite powder, enough, but I would like to mention that maybe we will need to take a bit different approach. Just maybe. Most likely yes. And the night outside doesn't help either, so let me get a safe spot to get a nap. Well, not good that we have to change plans a little bit. But just a little bit, so that's not that bad. not that bad that we need to change the plants, but bad at the same time because the change is, you know, a little bit out of options at this point. But it's the only way, so if I don't do the change in my plants, I'm not gonna be able to get there. I'm not, simply not. And I need to. So we still need to get to the nuclear craft, no matter what. To the alloy furnace. That will be easier than doing this. Way easier. Like I can do this in the induction smelter, but I need this, for which I need that alloy furnace. So we are going to get this, this, and that's it. Okay. So, unpleasant? Yes. Doable? Possibly with the machines we have? Yes. So, once we get those third tier conduits, we have everything except of the energy ready to serve us the way we need to. Okay, but that's fine. So, yes, let's just do this and then that. Fine. Fine. It's little detour, but still something we can handle. I'm gonna put the cables away for now. Okay. So, solenoid is easy. We still need to do these. It's aluminum rod, but that's fine. But I think we work with something like that, right? We've been already doing some rods, so I had to do it for some kind of machine. That's fine. Basic plating is just some sheet metal, graphite block, okay. Graphite ingot, graphite dust through sand, okay. That gets a little bit confusing. For lead plates, that's okay. And this is fine. So I'll need lead again. So I will get 4. So I will get the full set. So I need 4 plates plus 2, it's 6 plates of lead. And yes, we can actually do that. No matter how difficult it seems, it will take the time I, plan to allocate for this, but it's okay. At least we will move on to what we have to. I don't know why I was smelting it here, but it's fine. Because we still need to go like there, and then we need to do the other things, so yeah. It gets crazy soon, but still this is manageable. let us, solve the metal formula while we casting these, and that's it. So we have the surroundings of this recipe ready. And the last part we need is just the middle block, which is graphite. And graphite is just graphite dust, which is, well, not exactly something we can craft. Not exactly something we can craft. Okay, so I was expecting to be fast enough, but no, I cannot do it like this unless just wait, unless, yes, amazing. I was expecting I am cock blocked, but I'm not, which is really good. Four basic platings, amazing. Now solenoid and then the rest, okay. By the rest I mean one redstone. Thank you. 2 bricks. Do I have some more of the clay? Yes, I do. And we need also a redstone. Okay. Not redstone, copper, sorry. We need a copper and we need a furnace. So, how we do that? I need solenoid, which is copper, 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 copper. Okay. And I did silly mistake, never mind. I have enough of copper so I can sacrifice the little bit I messed up. And I will do the mess up again, to just balance my numbers. So in fact I lost like 6 copper ingots, but at least I'm balancing the fact that I'm in the need of keeping track of everything. This will go this way. So we will have that part. We need bronze, iron and tin. Bronze, iron and tin, that's okay. Bronze, iron and tin. First let me do this, let me take a nap. No, not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay. Now we can, okay. come on. Yes, we did it. Fine. So we should be missing only one part, which are aluminum sticks. And I might have somewhere leftovers. It's unlikely I do, but I might. Would be amazing. Wouldn't complain about that. Who would, honestly? Okay. Okay, let's mix sheet metal and we need 2 aluminum rods. I still might have somewhere some of them. I have only one. Are you kidding me? I have only one. I have only one. And I need sheet metals, which I don't have. So I need 3 aluminum plates. Okay. And I need this. I need borrow this. And I need borrow this. Okay. So I need 3 more alumini. And I think that I'm just blind, because there is my aluminum. There it goes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't need that one now, so I will leave it there. Sheet metals, I will transfer them all to that metal, to those rods, so that's okay. Okay, that's 10, and one more. That's it. Okay. So we have everything we need. Except for the furnace. Every single recipe needs freaking furnace. I don't have unlimited furnaces. Really, I don't have. Okay, we missed the basic furnace, which is stone gears, compressed stones, and coal. Okay, and stone gear is just wood and cobblestone. 4 in compression. 2 normal. one coal, sorry, and the rest is 2 stone gears, which is cobblestone and wood plank. Okay, that's this. We can nuke craft this. We need energetic blend, which is just glowstone and redstone, which is amazing. This is cheap recipe. And then we will get one using the gold with that. Okay. $16, 8 of these, and I just hope I can combine my, nuke craft tools with my normal cables. Like in the worst case, I can use my Ender IO cable, that's still okay. Still a valid solution. Okay. So I need twice the blend, maybe. No, I don't need twice the blend because I got these conduits and I need these, for which I need this alloy, which is the one I'm just doing, so I need it. I just need that once again. And we are moving through the cable system very fast. 8. 8, come on. Okay. This says a lot about this situation that we are almost ready. Okay, and I need this here with Ender Pearl again. Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the important part, because in 45 minutes we achieved, or nearly achieved, what I was afraid of taking a long time. We've got these vibrant alloys. Okay, we can take a nap. Okay. Okay. Phew. Okay, this might be just enough of energy. This might be just enough. Okay, this shell isn't enough. Okay. And that's solved. Fine. I can put this back to just let the cube charge. And that's it, okay. Now we have all the cables, all the things we need. Nearly. Nearly but surely. Because this is the, fundamental basis of our operation, for which we need energy conduits and we need item conduits. What I will be need to do up there is a little bit crazy. I need now literally 1 gold, 1 iron. Wait, no. Let's start from the easy one. Lapis, diamond, and emerald. Okay, we have emerald, diamond, and lapis. We need flint, we need redstone, we need quartz. We have 6, we need 1 more, and we miss coal. Okay. That's step 1. Making sure that our upper level is fully functioning. So we need coal, we need lapis, we need diamond, we need emeralds, we need flint, we need redstone, and we need quartz. Now I need a bit trickier part. really trickier, but still doable. I need to name all 9 ores I'm going to gain. So starting from the sand, gravel and dust. We have use of sand, wait, gravel, because this is the biggest one. I'm going to go through flint, which gives me those 3 crushed black quartz, okay, which I don't have yet. But I have black quartz which I can crush, so yeah, I can crush it, so I will have this material ready. And then it's 3, 5, 8, 9 ores. So it's osmium, gold, iron and copper. Osmium, gold, iron and copper. Osmium, copper, iron, gold. Tin, aluminum, lead, aluminum, tin. Okay. So wait, I have iron, gold, copper, iron, gold, copper, osmium, tin. So I'm missing osmium. Okay. Lead, silver and nickel. Nickel. I've got lead, okay, and silver. Fuha. Simply fuha. Because at this point, you know, we need to restrict the machines of pulling out items and putting out items we don't need. That's why we are going to do it like this. Every single of them will have one specific slot. And I will start from right, because on the right side I have machinery. So I will do it like this. I'm also outputting black quartz, which I need to put here. The next thing I'm outputting from this are diamonds and emeralds I solved. This is what I solved, so this is fully solved. The same usage goes here through this one. Solved. I miss sky stone dust, but everything else is solved. So I need to get my sky stone dust, and that's a little bit problem, I would say, because I need sky stone, which I have somewhere. I just don't remember to which forsaken drawer I dropped it, or to which chest, or to which here. Okay. Okay, this is the dust, so we solved that, and I need this because I also will be getting prismarine and aquamarine, which is a little bit issue because I don't have any other storage yet ready to be used for this. So there is one way how I can do this, one very simple way either I can just cut it, you know, to leave this out, but that would be useless because we will need this later on and I want to use it. So I have to get one additional storage. If I'm not mistaken, I need to get one additional storage, which isn't great. Which isn't great at all. It's not great at all because of the way how it looks, that I'm not able to process this. I'm really not able to process this, and well, I need a way to store it, okay? That's clear. I need a way to store it. No ifs, no buts, no what if, what else, and so on. Simply I have to get a way to store it. I know that I can rely on my aquamarine, that it will be okay. But sooner or later, this way I will flood the sieve. So that's the problem. That sooner or later I will flood it regardless. And we don't want that, okay? We don't want that. So I have to make it like this. But I'm missing the prismarine shard here. And I don't have slots, okay? I don't have slots for that. This will be for the ingots and the blocks. I a little bit miscalculated by one, which makes this tower by one small. Unless I will replace one of those trims, which is an option. It won't look nice. It will function, yes, but the aesthetic of this won't be beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna make 9 of these, that's okay. And we are almost ready with this because I just need one last tiny detail. One last tiny detail to move on and make that work. The most difficult thing of all. Connect all the cables inside. And in addition to that, I need, let's say, it's still one copper, one tin, one osmium, one lead, one gold, one iron, one silver. I will melt that, that's okay. What do I miss? Iron, copper, gold. Iron, copper, gold. Tin, aluminum, lead. And silver. Tin, aluminum, alumini here, okay. Because this way we will teach the machines to function as we need. And we miss one. Which one it is? Which one it is? Nickel. Okay. I miss nickel. And nickel is... No, that's not nickel. Nickel is here. Okay. So we have the basis of this tablet ready as well. It would be cool if I could fly. Of course there are items which allows you to do that, but I don't think it's too useful to use them at this point. And I know how we will power the things, okay? Although I will be having my generators down there, I might do some changes. Okay, this is this. Now we missed this one. That's crazy. This is crazy. And I'm low on there again. Okay. And on fruit afterwards. Okay. Let me drink 5 buckets. Actually shit, 6 because I was about to say 6 in my language, is why I was like shing at the beginning, because it goes very close to 6. Okay, I was trying to, like, you know, combine both languages to be exact, but it didn't work out well for me. Well, we have some cacti fruit I have not eaten yet, and that's it. Okay. Okay, so we need ores. We need lot of ores. We need lot of enriched ores before we even make the machines work. Because the way I'm gonna do it is that I'm gonna preset the blocks into the machines. And once I all connect up, unless we run out of energy, we will be in the endless perpetual motion, which will give us the materials we consume into the machines, back through the sieves to the storage, and the storage to the machines. So this loop will connect together, and we will never run out of the materials and never break the cycle. Simply enough, we will be producing more than enough through the sieves to be able to supply back the storage we have. Well, that's really a nice idea, but how do we gonna do that? By the way, I'm really close to, you know, streaming my building, as I was talking on the stream earlier today, because I was just testing few things. And although we won't be able to do the things I really intend, we can build the skeleton of the map at least, so still we will be able to build something. Okay. So if I will be lucky, I will be able to do tomorrow a first building stream. So yeah, that's relating of that. But now I would like to honestly have way how to do it without struggles, without problems, without pain, without suffering, but that's not an option in this mod pack. Because at this moment I have to sacrifice a stack and half stack of the materials. Stack of these and half stack of everything else. Because I need to prevent myself from running out of the materials in the process. I know it doesn't make much sense at this point, but it will once I connect the machines. Which might be like 2 episodes from now, 1, if we hurry up. And I might be able to hurry up because this makes perfect sense. If I'm gonna do it this way, I might not even need to worry about anything else. That's osmium, tin and aluminum. And then this will be pinnacle of everything, because once we get to this, we automated or semi-automated the crafting. But that's still far, far away from here. Okay. In the end, I will need one and one. Okay. I still might suffer a little bit from this, but it's okay. At least I will try to do one little trick here which might help me in the tower. But if not, then I will have to stop the production for a moment. But we will see how that will go once we actually get to that point. Because if I'm counting right, the sieves shouldn't be faster than we will be. only struggle I will have, and possibly will take some time, is to get more of either wind turbines, which I would prefer because we are going to be up. And I think I will do one simple test once I go back to the tower. And the test will be very simple. The test will be very simple. I'll just need to get up somehow with my pickaxe. And methods of comparison, okay? Because at this height, we got 78, 79, okay? We got 79 here. What if I'll bring this way to the top? $90, okay. 360 and 90, fine. $360 and 90, that's okay, I would say. We got tin, we got osmium, and the last thing is, I think, aluminum. Not that much of difference in this distance, like 10 of power, so not that differentiating. So yeah, we need, if I'm not mistaken, lead, nickel, and I'm still missing one, and that's silver. Okay. So we have most of the energy required ready. Most of the things ready. And yeah, this would be real amazing, you know, if I could just fly up, fly down, fly up, fly down. But well, like I could have that item already, but I'm too lazy to make it, so yeah. Okay. I'm nearly ready. Nearly ready. I will this time pop into that tower and start building. The connection will take 4, 8, 9, again 4, 8, 12, 21, to 23, to everything else, so should be fine. I should be actually fine with that. Then I'm gonna be in the need of something else as well, and maybe I should actually start with the cables that are for transferring items than energy, because they need special additional setup. And if I make it through, which I should make through, I should be okay. And I have just realized one thing, I'm stupid. Gold, copper, iron. Gold, copper, iron. Gold, copper, iron. Then osmium, lead, tin. Lead, osmium, tin. And that's it. Okay. This way, the crazy things I'm gonna do soon won't be looking that crazy. Which I'm happy for. I'm not sure if I, would manage to go through all these crazy things on the tower. When I was trying to build this on the test world, it looked like a hollow hedgehog. All these sides will be connected and have sticks coming from them down to the center, which will be connected to one massive stick or two massive sticks at this point, and then yeah, it will be crazy. Because this will be our energy thing through which we will be going with the energy. I don't have the way how to power it yet, but what we need to do is that from here, we will output the items. And I would like to test one thing. If I can change the color here, I can. So I can make the channel brown. I want to extract items without a signal on a brown channel. Okay. I want to be both inserting and extracting items on the empty system. And on a brown channel, I'm gonna again going to wait. I cannot use brown channels only. Okay, calm down. You know how to do this. There is no problem in that. I think I can only connect them like this, and that will be okay. If I'm not mistaken, I might be fine with doing it like that. Because at this point, I have predetermined what can go to which drawer. Which gives me the power of saying, okay, nothing else can go there, so don't mess with me and make the cables work. The same is true about this side, because we just limit it by that ingot or nugget or block or whatever we put inside. What can be in the drawer? Nothing else can be there. So this is just one option out of all 9. So the cable will know, put me inside. The same reason is why I was doing this here, okay? Which makes me just work like this. Which is okay now. Because at this point, wait. Okay, wait. I just need to figure out one more thing. How to deal with those. How I'm supposed to deal with those. Because, you know, I can put there the energy outlet. That's no problem. But I'm not able to put this one on it. Hey, theoretically the same is true here. This one will do gravel, this one will do gravel, this one will do sand, this one will do dust. And here I restricted, I can only accept those 9. Before I do so, I actually need to produce them. But that should be okay. Because I might be able to make it through this way, I guess. So at this point this side should be solved too. And I'm just not sure about these. So is there a way I can make U without sieving? No, there isn't. Okay. But they should be fine. And if not, then we know that this is the culprit. Okay, we, regardless of that, will need one more layer on the tower. So let me just temporarily build some quick staircase. Reminding me that I will need more of those, you know, yellow cables, but we can make them fairly easy. We have the way to get to them, no problem, so that's fine. One step left to go, and that's this side. And also I will replace this for prismarine. But the thing is, I haven't got a prismarine, and I would need to like save maybe 60 dusts. And you know how unpleasant that is. So yeah, let me find an alternative to that. Or maybe I will just accept it and do that, because it's not that difficult to get dust. It's just really annoying, that's all. Okay, but we have layout set, so everything here is done. We got the device almost ready. We will still need to use this part of nodes. We don't need this set of nodes. And the new set of nodes we don't need, but I counted the material we need here, okay? Just a little fun fact. For 144 generators, we need 432 ingots of steel, 720 plates, which is made of half and half nickel and copper. Because we need to make constantan, which is nickel and copper. We need 124 conduits, which is the middle part in the generator, for which we need 144 irons and 1152 wires. Those wires are 288 sticks and copper wires in the same 1152 amounts, which is the same amount of plates, and we need that then scissor. So, in other words, getting those generators done won't be easy. That's why we are working on the auto sieving, so we will be able to use our energy from there to make the production function for a while, get the materials, and get the rest running. And I'm willing to sacrifice all my remaining materials to just power this, okay? I'm really willing to, so yeah. And I'm crazy, I know it. But that energy is really cheap. It's just lava, it's just ice. Okay. But back to business, okay? Back to business. I still need some sand. I'll need hammerite. Which is just 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got more dust than I was expecting. It's okay. Because we need to make that one freaking prismarine at this point. In which also I will be, by the way, making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of those 9 ores. Which will help me a lot. Because my idea is that I would like, you know, the crafter to retain that one fragment to be able to just output it straight away. So we will make it this way. I will take one sieve. Sieve the material needed. Replace this. I'm not able to store it only to this one, so let me split it. Because at this point I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna use this drawer to simply replace the trim, put in the, how it's called, put in the prismarine, which I'm gonna get now. You know, we need to plan way ahead at this point, because we still don't have everything under our control. And if I discover how, you know, how I can risk in these sieve, then I will put in some skinned Steves. That sounded not as I was intending, but it's okay. You know where is the problem? I'm not supposed to getting dust. I'm not supposed to be getting dust. Happens. Because I'm supposed to work with sand here. And with my 1% chance I'm gonna get more sand. At least I will make this flat, which I need later on. Okay, I will make one prismarine. Amazing. This is amazing, and we have everything we actually need, so let's put our sieve back and let's finish the preparation. Let's just finish the prep. Yay! Like, you know, I could use the compact drawer for that, but, well, why would I do it? Why would I even, like, use, you know, the compact drawer, because I'm not gonna build from that. So I can just trim this out. Make this work this way. Because I don't need the trim yet. So I can make it like, you know, like this and it's okay. Or I can just block it with the bezel, which is actually a better idea. Now, I need 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. What did I miss? I miss osmium and nickel, right? I miss osmium and nickel, okay. And because I'm missing osmium and nickel, I should be more focused on something else possibly. So, I miss osmium and nickel, which means I still need to connect one of them back. And I think it's a gravel, right? Because here I can get nickel and osmium, yes. I'm gonna do it right at the top, so I will take my use energy cube and we will use it at the tower, so we should be fine with that as well. And you know, this seems to work perfectly fine in our favor. Like at first I might not be able to support my cube, but at least I will have some energy to power this machinery. Okay, I got some osmium from that. That's good. Like I can put this one anywhere I want, but well, I'm missing more of these, so let's go. Let's make it a little bit different now. Come on, come on, nice. Nice. I still miss nickel only, some nickel, so let's go. I still miss some nickel, so let's go. Let's take gravel from the depth of the water. These 58 might suffice. 52, sorry. And yes, we should be okay. So after this, the only thing that left will be the last section of the tower, and we are more than ready. More than done. Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly. I think I should test that before I will run it officially, so yeah. I definitely should test this build somehow. But you know, we are making solid progress, so nickel, nice. Okay, it goes only through the flint and the iron and diamond, so I can put it to both. Like I need to put it to every single one of them, but I can put it to both here. This way I've protected my ass against, you know, against any possible corruption from the machinery. And I will need go down, get food, get back up. And this time not because I would like to, but because I have to. And we are one step away from powering it up. One step away. Really, one step away. I wasn't expecting, doing it in like 3-4 sessions. That's why I'm shocked, that it's getting to be done. It shouldn't be. That's the problem. It shouldn't be that fast. Making me think I forgot on some part here. So this means I will still need to get, new cables, but I have at least covered the hole so I cannot fall down. We need to solve this part, but a part of that it's done. So yeah, let's go up. And running. Okay. So, except for the bottom, which isn't this one, which is this one, okay? So, except of that, I will have inputs, that will be output. And I really should make, some way up on the tower here. Because I think I might be able to suit up 4 of these generators here, one on each side, which I would be really happy to do so, okay? To somehow power this machinery. And before I will power everything else, which I will leave of course for next time, because I want to test it from the safe version of this build. In a safety, I should be able to have everything, because from here I will produce dust, gravel, sand. It go to the sieve. If it sieves chunks, goes there. Everything else doesn't fit, goes there. It fits here. Now, what fits, crafts the ore, goes there. Ores are only thing that will fit here. So then we will have this safe. So I need to take ores, stack from each, and make it safe. And 2 stack from the basic trail. And that will be everything. Okay, let me put this aside, because I need to do one more tricky thing. Sort my inventory. We need gold ore. Do I have some here? No. Okay. But I have nickeloni, I have osmium, I have copper, which I don't need anymore, so yeah. And I have nickel. So, having 2 stacks of each, 1 stack of nickel, I don't have enough osmium, okay. Need to note on that we need osmium. We got tin, we got lead, we got silver, and we got aluminum, okay, which we have only 4 left after this. We missed 2 stacks of gold, 1 stack of gold, because we have half stack over here. Okay. So I miss only 2 stacks of ores and that's it. It gets really interesting now. In the first line, I'm having gold, copper, and iron. Gold, copper, and iron. Iron, gold, copper, and iron. Sorry, I need to do it this way. Gold, copper, and iron. I have lead, tin, and osmium. Lead, tin, and osmium. Aluminum, silver, nickel. Aluminum, silver, nickel. Okay. You know, I won't be able to power it yet, but we are that tiny close from that. We are really tiny close from that. Okay. So, I'll just might eat something again because I need that. And I would need coal if I had some. And I don't have coal on me. Okay. Because the very first moments we won't be able to exactly access what we need, so that's why I'm a little bit afraid of, you know, making the tower work at this point. Because, you know, we still need the ME terminal to access it somehow. Somehow we need to connect Ender IO and ME together. That will be the very last thing we are missing to make it work, make it function, and let's say stand here and take the materials from the tower on this distance or on this distance. Just how good we will connect it using these. That's all. Okay. As I said, I'm missing gold and osmium. Let me go mining then for a moment. Just for a brief moment, so you know we will get those remaining materials. Because it's just osmium and gold, I don't need to go to certain depths. I'll just go this way, so I can take this and that. Okay. So we almost made the tower working, but I still wonder how I can name this episode for the YouTube. I'm not gonna name it like part 4 as I did for the stream. And yeah, the tower is almost ready. But that's all we know about this. So yeah. I went into consideration of working like with something that the tower is almost done, but I would like to have some mysterious name in it as well, like I did last time with the previous Minecraft stream, naming it Powerless Sieves, which like hints that they either have no power or they are powerless. And these play words are really something interesting I would like to keep with naming these episodes. Also, I would like to possibly use some other way of getting around. Okay, so we need gold and we need osmium. Hence we go to the mines. Which are still full of dangerous mobs, that's why we are most likely going to, at least for the basic materials, do the sieving. Because at this point I don't have material to, create like netherrack and stuff like that. Which will be like way ahead, from the basic sieving to multiple sieving methods. And we still need to get to that, of course, so yeah, but while I'm here, I'm gonna take everything, because we still need to build the generators, so most of that will be paid from the sieves. I still need to, build the first generators manually. That's why I need a lot of this material around. And I'm not, like happy to be mining. I would rather than that just, already put my legs up and let the machines work. But we are really far from that. Okay. No more here, okay. No more here, okay. Let's go down. Let's take way down. That's tin, thank you. Applicable for this area. Quartz, tin, thank you. I might, put away those useless items at this point. I'll take back all the ores I dig out, because that's what I need to store later on. And that's also where I'm going to move on with this. Maybe I could just, continue with the playboard I did with the generators and just go like, I need more power. Not the generators with the sieves, they were powerless, and then like, playboard I need more power. referring I need more generators, but it's like playboard, so maybe someone will get it, someone maybe not. But that's exactly where we are aiming for, so yeah. Just a little bit more of gold, and then everything else will be used for getting some generators. I'll just need a little bit more of this to be able even to function, so yes. Okay, a little bit of gold. Not that I would be happy, this is way too little amount. So yeah. I need some sticks. No sticks in my backpack. 2 sticks here, okay, so I have 4 torches. 8 torches, okay. Last 8 torches. Well, well, well. Not enough gold yet, because we need half a stack. And half a stack of gold will take time to farm. Unless we get to some decent cave. Which we just possibly did. Okay, which? I don't need gunpowder. Some lead. Yes, yes, yes. We will need that for some generators. Had more than enough redstone, so that's not what I need at this point. And I don't have any more wood on me, so that's a problem. That's a big problem. Because I have just like 6 osmium 9 golds. Which is totally silly amount, okay, after this time. That's why I'm attempting to dig out everything I see. Because I may, you know, stumble on something behind that ore. But I'm not exactly convinced that this will be my case. It's like common, but not with my luck. Not with my luck, so... Oh, there is gold. Thank you. Still need more, but I can get through this with some, you know, little patience and that. Okay. I'm gonna put even these like redstones away for this moment. And do I see more gold up here? No. Okay. That's shame. I would really happy take some gold and some osmium. With me home from the mines, you know, to my base, to the safety of my base where I would be using it wisely. But I don't see any of those materials, so that's shame. Jumping in the dark wasn't exactly smart move, but at least it was effective. 3 osmiums, okay. Three more. Some coal. Some redstone. Going dark again. Silver, redstone, lava, zombie. Zombie again. And I don't see anything I need. At least not on my first sight. Not on the first glance. Okay. Gold, thank you. That's okay. Almost there. Osmium, thank you. We are almost done with the mining for now. So I can, you know, prepare the tower and leave this stream be for today. But before I do, I really need a little bit more of the materials. Just a tiny little bit. $56 of gold, and osmium is totally pointless at this point. Not like pointless to find, but I think we got like 28 of osmium left, so nothing I can build on. Okay. But that doesn't mean that even if there is dark that we cannot make it through. $27, that's 58. Like it would be way easier for both sides to have some source of light. Okay, that's enough of the gold. We still miss some osmium, but that shouldn't be much of a problem now. It's 1 ore instead of 2. Although still kinda rare one from what we observed, so yeah, let's go. Gonna take some gold reserves, I will need them. You know, it's not like I'm throwing away these materials, but still it's different from using them, because at this point they are serving as like barricade for me to prevent messing up my production facility. But I doubt I will be able to find some osmium with this darkness. I'm not even taking the silver with me because it's like a little bit of light. A little bit, but still something. Aluminum, silver, settles. But still not enough osmium. Okay. Settles. Like I know I have barely chance to spot it because of the darkness, but it's still, you know, something. Not exactly nothing, but yeah, I ran out of torches and I need just a little bit more of osmium. That's why I'm walking in the dark. One osmium will really not cut it, okay? One osmium isn't that little I need. There is way higher amount, but still it would be fairly easy, honestly, if I would just get that osmium and could leave. Hey, gold, I will take that. Silver, I will take that. Nickel, I will take that. Lead, I will take that. I don't need cave fruits. I'm on 32, so I should be able to honestly get maybe a little bit of something here. Osmium. 21 isn't enough. Okay, armor is almost charged, that's okay. And I need to go up here. Okay, there is coal. Gonna take that. Maybe I will uncover osmium. I did not. And yeah, there is nothing too. Just some certus, stone, copper, fall to your death, tin, and coal. Okay. But without wood I cannot get more torches, so this is totally pointless that I can get coal here. Never mind, let me get to the surface. I'm gonna maybe find something up here or down there. That's not osmium, that's creeper. Creeper. Okay, no, no, and no. And we are getting sunrise, amazing. So maybe I can get something on the, you know, on the edge of the cave. Just trying my luck. Little bit of iron, okay. And that's it. We are able to see daylight, amazing. Bye bye, spider. Okay, we weren't that far from our base, so at least that is something. I'm not gonna complain if I won't be having like 64 of the osmium and I will be like having 60. But I need to have some decent amount to, you know, be able to prevent overflowing of the materials. Let me everything put in. Let me take all my osmium out, all my gold out. Thank you. So I can use these. That's amazing. Now this, and this can go out. And I can hide these in this slot because I'm stupid. Recipe on this is from that, so let me get this one running. Recipe on this is from that, let me get this one running, okay. Recipe is from this, let me get this one running, okay. Recipe is from this one is running, okay. Crystals, ores, drops, skulls. Thank you. Everything should be fine at this point. It's not like all sorted, but we have what we need. So everyone, at my place is half hour past midnight. So for me to be able to stream my regular stream today or on Saturday for those who are still on Friday, well, I'm gonna finish it today. But we managed to play both Tomb Raider and Minecraft, which makes me really happy. And we managed to do mostly everything. We have all the slots ready. All the slots ready here. All the slots ready here. And even here. So I just need to test how to finish this left section. I may prepare it because this isn't still, you know, powered up, so I can just prepare this and then I can just attach it to the power once I know how to do it. Let me test it through the energy cable. And now let me test it through the material cable. No. I will do it a simple way. Right one and middle one are not. Okay. So left one. No. Top one. No. Bottom one. No, that's energy. I need items. No. And then it's this one. Yes. So we should be able to use it like this. Because they can transfer one item, I will do the hedgehog here, as I promised. We then need to hedgehog it here as well, and here as well. Okay. So this is ready. And for today we are really finishing this up. So let me get back down to the safety, and I will end it in my base. So thank you for being there, and let's see who we can raid. Next time I should be able to build a little bit in Tomb Editor, and if not, then we do maybe 1 or 2 no-load runs. I will see how that will go for tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. With this one, we should be able to make the tower working during 1 or 2 streams. So let me see who's online, and let's. No, 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 no. Okay. So there is no one to raid, honestly, at least from those who I know. Because to this streamer there is a problem that his raids are somehow broken, that you cannot raid him. I will try if he fixed it, but I doubt it. Oh, he fixed it! Yay! We can raid him. So, you know our message. I will just copy it here for you. Let's go say hello, and thank you for being there. Drone's taking off. Bye. Oh.